Dude, I'm so tired. But I just watched. I just came back and watched. Marty Supreme.
Oh, how was that?
It was awesome.
I heard it's good. What? It's
Very
about ping
stressful.
pong, right?
Yeah, but it's like,
or it's like the environment is a ping pong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as much
Tournaments?
ping pong as it is like a sports anime about ping pong, where it's like ping pong is there, but it's not really about ping pong.
It's like Blue Lock.
Okay, but Blue Lock, they're like really actually playing soccer.
They're
like,
not playing ping pong?
No, not really.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
okay.
not really about the game of ping pong at
gotcha.
all. It's more just about, it kind of reminds me, so I've never watched this guy's films. They're it's the same guy who did like Uncut Gems.
With Adam Sandler.
Yeah. I don't know if you know anything about that movie.
I just know that he's not Adam Sandler in that movie.
No.
That's like the one time he's not Adam Sandler. Because you know me. I don't watch movies.
Yeah, we've already said that you've watched enough movies. You're a movie guy now.
Oh, am I considered a movie guy?
Yeah, no.
What's the baseline for
I
it?
actually don't think. I think you need to have watched like, I don't know, 10 movies in the last year.
Dude, that
like
number,
a movie a month.
Dude, that number might straight up be 0.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a movie guy. No, I was.
Were you there when we watched with Sean Boy and the Heron?
Yeah, we watched that.
Was that 1 year ago? How long ago was that?
It's
we
been
watched
a
it
while.
in the theater.
We
so
watched it in theaters
whenever it came
out. Yeah,
I don't remember. That's got to be a year ago.
It's probably around a year, or maybe even more.
Yeah, actually, that's probably like almost 2.
I have no idea. I can look it up.
Yeah,
You want to?
I feel like that's like almost 2. It's
I'm
like
so bad with memories of
minimum
this kind of thing.
year and a half.
Boy in Heron release
I think that's 2 years.
came out in 2023.
When?
Technically 3. July 14th, 2023. Oh, released in Japan. Sorry. American release. How do I look this up? American release in.
Let's just call it 2 years.
Yeah, like 2 years.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, man. I legit think that is the only movie that I've seen.
Yeah, it was at the very tail end of 2023. So like we are actually like 3 years.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but like
the last
other
movie
movies.
I
I
saw.
just mean movies in general, not in theaters.
Yeah, that still stands. Oh no, I lied.
Oh, you've seen the
haikyuu movie. We went to go watch that together. Haikyuu movie. When was that?
I don't know.
Was that a year?
It's probably been a year.
Regardless,
maybe over a year.
Regardless, the volume is too low.
Yeah. No, you're just not a movie guy.
Wait, okay, but let's talk about volume versus what's the other like quality?
Nah, I think movies.
Like, in order to be a movie guy, is it just the volume at which you consume them, or do you have to have consumed like the classics?
I think it's like a little bit of little column A, little column B.
Okay,
because I think like I wouldn't consider myself a movie guy.
What is
because I haven't seen a lot of the classics. And I also don't think my volume is particularly high. Like I'm definitely more of a movie guy than I think the average person. I think I watch a lot. But
what is like if you were to create a list, like let's say 4 movies that you have to have seen in order to be considered a movie guy, what would they be?
I mean, I feel like
is it Pulp Fiction?
I mean, Pulp Fiction is probably
it's got to be one.
I don't know
of
if
them,
it's
right?
top 4. I feel like it's like the classic film student movies,
which
I think is like Citizen Kane.
I've heard the name.
I mean, it's a really, really old movie that like apparently sort of turned film more modernized or whatever. I don't know.
What's the number 1 rated film on IMDb?
It might be Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank, that's the one.
Shawshank Redemption.
That's one of them.
Is probably up there too.
Okay. Schindler's List.
No, I don't think Schindler's List is that high for people. Like it's I haven't watched Schindler's. It might be on there.
haikyuu movie's definitely on there. Yeah. haikyuu movies. That was cinema.
If you haven't seen haikyuu movie, you're just not you're not a real one.
Cinema. We haikyuu fans were frothing at the mouth, waiting. Like, what did we wait 4 years for that movie to come out?
Yeah.
Oh my God, was it worth it?
And now this year is the next movie coming out. It's soon, right?
Yeah, I think coming up. 2026 is the next one.
So another 2 years later.
Yeah.
We get the continuation of the haikyuu movies.
Yeah.
Anyways, this whole thing started because I was saying Uncut Gems. It's very like a anxiety-inducing movie.
Okay.
And I was gonna say that this movie is that plus kind of if you've ever heard of Whiplash.
I have heard of
You've probably seen
Whiplash.
scenes, like clips of scenes from that movie. Like, am I rushing or am I dragging? You know that
is Whiplash the one where there's like 7 different timelines in like 7 different POV?
No.
What am I thinking?
It's-
Do you know what I'm talking about?
7 different timelines.
There's like it's like a story told between like the POVs of like 7 or like multiple characters, and it's like all strung together.
There's a lot of movies like that.
Oh,
if I'm
okay,
being
okay.
honest,
Yeah.
like because like technically, if you've ever seen Memento,
geisha.
Memento.
Oh.
That one it's the same character, but you're seeing it from 2 different timelines.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, so there's that. There's also like, I don't know, Requiem for a Dream is like 4 different plot lines at the same time, but in different places, and they don't actually converge. Pulp Fiction is another one where it's like multiple points of view, but they all converge past each other. So that's So it's like
What is
kind
that
of
style called? Is there a name?
I don't
There's
know.
got to be a name.
There
for
probably is, but I don't know. It's like done so frequently, so yeah. Anyways, the movie is great, very anxiety inducing. It just like puts you on the edge of your seat. It's just like very intense, but very good, very good. It's like you're following Timothy Chalamet's character, who is like.
I thought you were talking about Uncut Gems.
No.
Yeah,
This is the actual
I was like,
movie.
he's got to be a fetus in that one. Yeah.
No, Uncut Gems is not that old.
Is it not? I thought it was old.
No, it's not that old. I think that was like.
Is it in color?
Maybe, yes, it's in color. I feel like that's 2024, 2023. So I like.
No way.
Yeah,
Uncut Gems?
Yeah, right?
No,
Isn't that like
dude. It's like 2008.
2019? I was closer. I'm more of a movie guy.
Yeah. Well, we all knew that. All right, so self-proclaimed movie guy.
I'm not a movie guy, for what it's worth.
But what you are is an anime guy.
Yeah,
That's
I am
what
an
you
anime
are.
guy.
You're an anime guy.
Yeah.
Anime fiend. And
Less
what
so these days, but yeah.
And what I want to ask you is, because over dinner, we were talking about a Mount Rushmore of anime. And I want to ask you... Personal? And then we'll get to what you think... There's no objective Mount Rushmore, I think, unless you have a certain criteria you're going off of, like most sales or like whatever, right? Because I have a personal Mount Rushmore, and then there are
haikyuu.
That like haikyuu is gonna be on my Mount Rushmore, but I recognize that it shouldn't be on most people's.
I think haikyuu deserves that spot, though.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think if someone told me their personal Mount Rushmore had haikyuu on it, I wouldn't balk at that. Now, in your case, it's the freaking memorial, like Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah,
so it's a little different.
All of them.
Yeah.
So the thing about haikyuu is that, like, subjectively, I love that series, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to all you haikyuu lovers out there.
Yeah.
But I recognize that it's like not even the best sports anime.
Maybe, but it's up there.
It's up there. I think it's number 2, solid number 2.
Really? What would you put above that?
Dude, I think it's Ping Pong the Animation. Bro.
I mean, I
think it's Ping Pong the Animation, bro.
But I think there's such different styles, and that's what I give for haikyuu. Like haikyuu kind of changed the face of sports anime. Because I feel like before it was a lot more of the Kuroko no Basket, the Prince of Tennis. Like I feel like all in the early 2000s was all about the kind of crazy shonen sports anime. Like, oh, look at my superpowers and how do I use them. Haikyuu was the first popular one, anyways, that brought it back. I know
brought it back a little bit. It's like halfway,
but it's like they still brought it back in a more humanistic way,
for sure.
In a way that like sports, it was kind of against the mold a little bit. And sure, it's not the first anime to make it more humanistic like that, but it certainly was the most popular outside of maybe like Slam Dunk, which was a lot
Slam
older.
Dunk is a good one. Ace of Diamond was a popular one for baseball.
Also. But like none of those maybe not slam dunk, but haikyuu was definitely the most commercially popular. So like
For sure.
that's what people think of when they think of that style of sports anime.
I also think haikyuu is one of the most digestible like shonen sports animes to come out in a long time, so it's really easy to market.
Yeah.
And I think the metric for that is I saw a article about how high school volleyball participation had increased in Japan 70%.
Insane amounts after haikyuu.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like 70 is a crazy number, dude. Like I play search targets in my deck that are less than 70%. Like, bro.
Yeah, no, it was like a real documented thing. Same thing with Blue Lock, I believe, as well. Like soccer ball sold better.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because I don't know if it's a hot take. I think Blue Lock is a fine anime,
Yeah.
but it's not a sports anime. I think if I'm scrolling down the Crunchyroll categories and it says, and I look into sports and there's Blue Lock in it, it's like number 1 or number 2 in sports. I'm like, dude, it's not sports. This is just Squid Game. It's like
not.
thriller.
It is.
Drama.
It is certainly dramatic.
Yeah. Drama, thriller, shonen, survival.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
certainly isn't sports. Let's be honest.
It's not.
Like, you know what's more sports than that? Hikaru no Go is more sports than Blue Lock.
Yeah.
Chihaya Furu is a sports
true
anime.
and blue sports anime.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knowers know. And
Chihaya
I know
Furu.
about sports. So what's on your
Okay.
subjective Mount Rushmore?
My subjective Mount Rushmore for me, and
Mount
this is
Rushmore's
only
4
anime.
guys?
Yeah, four faces.
Okay. In Naruto, did they have 4 Hokages and they just carved a 5th or what?
Yeah, they did.
That's insane.
yeah.
That's
They
insane.
added to their Mount Rushmore. They didn't want to choose.
What's crazy is I don't think there was enough canvas. Like it's on a mountain.
They got ninjas out there. Chick, Rakujutsu. Here's another.
Wrong village, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. They just invite them over, you know?
It's a hidden leaf. It's not a regular leaf village. This is
Imported goods, man.
this is hidden. This village is hidden.
This is not Trump's Konoha, all right?
Okay.
They don't got the tariffs over
Yeah,
there. They
yeah,
just,
yeah.
hey, buddy, come on over, you
Yeah.
know, or do your, and they put another face in
was
there.
the 5th Hokage. They did elect a woman.
Yeah.
They did elect a woman.
Yeah. Before America did.
There you go.
Okay, personal Mount Rushmore. The 2 easy ones for me is
Let me guess. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That was Evangelion.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. I knew it was Evangelion. I
yeah.
know you're a big Evangelion
I'm a huge
lover.
Evangelion fan.
Yeah.
I love also I think Monogatari was also
Don't
up
even
there.
know what that is.
That one, it's actually fairly popular, but like I can't really recommend people to watch it because it has like really absurd, gross fan service. But like the way that the animation is done and the story that it tells is amazing and like very different, and I love that. So those 2 are probably very high up there for me. I'm trying to think of my other
What
2.
genre is it?
It's supernatural.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's not a shonen.
No, not in the typical sense. Because it's like more about this guy who encounters supernatural things, and then those supernatural things affect people kind of based off their own like traumas, essentially.
Yeah.
And then that's like kind of the basis of the show, is like supernatural thing. The other 2 that are high up, I'm trying to think of the ones that mean a lot to me.
I was going to say, of the modern animes, though, the ones that I don't even know if this one is done or not, but I've heard you talk very highly about it in recent times, is Chainsaw Man.
Yes, but I would not put the anime out there.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, we're talking about anime specifically.
Yeah, anime specifically. Chainsaw Man, I think this is a prediction, is like in the next 2 years, you're going to see that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Like people already went crazy over the Reze movie, which is just a movie, which means it's not as accessible as like something on Crunchyroll, for example. When the next couple of seasons hit for Crunchyroll, I mean, I think people are going to go nuts for it.
I think, so the reason why I think that prediction is pretty accurate is because I don't really watch that much anime. I don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, but I know what Pochita is. I know Pochita.
I know Shane loves Pochita. I love my
Is
chopper.
it Pochita or Puchita?
It's Pochita.
Oh, Pochita.
Yeah. I just know that Shane is like considering turning himself into I love my Pochita.
Pochita is very cute.
It is very
It's
cute.
very cute.
That is a peak character design.
Yeah.
Dude, next two on my list, I think I would go with oh man, Samurai Champloo might be up there.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I love that show.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go with Foolie Cooley.
Foolie Cooley
Yeah.
is one that I wanted to mention too because it's a little bit of a deep cut series that a lot of people haven't seen. It's also weird.
It's just super weird.
It's weird.
And I love that.
Yeah. I think you have your favorite anime is like your favorite anime watcher's favorite anime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think because I truly am an anime guy. Like earlier before, I'm not a movies guy. You know, like I don't have like that level of moviedom under my belt. But anime, I've watched a lot of anime.
We have like at dinner, the talks were the main culprits. AOT, we got Naruto, we got Bleach, One Piece. We've got Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood or not sure what hood he's from, but not sure. Another one that came up was Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Death Note came up a lot.
Yeah, I mean that one is like the gateway to a lot of people
For sure.
into anime.
And I think that having a gateway is really important, and a gateway does belong in a Mount Rushmore, I think. Objectively speaking, I think one of them needs to be the utility face. Who's the utility guy? Lincoln? Is Lincoln utility guy? You think so? Is Lincoln on Mount Rushmore? He is, right? Am I smoking?
I don't know who's on.
It's Washington, Lincoln.
Is it Lincoln?
Dude.
His face is not on there, bro. I think
You swear? It's without the hat.
Nah. I think it's Washington, Jefferson. Okay, Washington, Jefferson.
Dude, the last one it is Lincoln.
Oh, it is Lincoln?
It is Lincoln.
He's on there?
Yeah,
Without the hat?
Without the hat.
No way.
Yeah, he's hatless.
I mean, I don't know who the fourth would be. Is it
Dude,
also?
it's Roosevelt.
Oh, Roosevelt. I didn't know it was spread across so many timelines.
I didn't think so.
times.
I would have never guessed Roosevelt
Okay.
for that one. But yeah, Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, I was like, fuck is that?
Roosevelt. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he deserves it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, utility guy. There's got to be a utility guy. And
Utility guy.
I think when it comes to utility anime, Death Note for sure is one of them. It's like the perfect gateway for normies into like getting absorbed into anime. Another one that I think is great for that, even better than Death Note in modern times, is Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
That's like the number one anime that I will recommend to people who come up to me and say, hey, I haven't watched anime before. What is a really great anime for me to start? And if you are a person who tells that person to watch One Piece, you are not their friend. You hate that person. You want to go into their DoorDash delivery options and select, call me, knock on my door and make sure I receive it. And you want to riddle that person's life with social interaction. You hate that person.
Yeah.
If you recommend One Piece,
You're telling them to go fuck off. Essentially, you gotta warm up to that. You know what I mean? You gotta do a little foreplay before you go.
Man.
Yeah, watch One Piece.
Yeah, you can't just put it in there dry. That's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, but Attack on Titan, I think, is a great one. Not long-ish, but not super, super long.
My personal like favorite is Death Note still for a lot of people. Not because
gateway,
it's like
utility.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I also think lengthwise it's a little bit better. But actually, Death Note's like 50-ish episodes. But once you get halfway,
great.
you've seen enough.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I usually like things that are like in that 12 to 24 range a lot.
Dude, that's such the sweet spot.
Yeah.
It is like when anybody asks me personally what anime that they should watch, I never recommend anything over like 20 episodes. I don't even recommend haikyuu. Straight up, I don't even.
It's just a lot
It's like
to watch.
85 episodes.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know that. There's 85 episodes with 5 episodes of OVA. Don't ask me how I know that.
I just think series that are really well contained are awesome.
They're masterpieces.
Yeah.
The ones that come to mind for me personally that are really well paced and contained, Short and sweet, we would call those. Ping Pong the Animation.
Oh, amazing.
Your Line April.
Also very good.
Anohana.
This is just a hot take. I just don't love Anohana as much as other people. But
I don't like it that much, but it's short and sweet. Those are the 3 that come to mind.
Odd Taxi is one that
Taxi I have not.
That's one that I recently would recommend people. That one's awesome. And that one I think is 20 some episodes.
Golden Boy.
Golden Boy's a good
Golden
for laughs.
Boy.
I also really love oh my god, what was this? Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann's like 20 some episodes.
20 some episodes, yeah. I just think it's just crazy and zany. Because some anime take a while. Like Steins Gate, for example, takes a little bit of warm up, Is
Steins Gate long?
Yeah, I think it's also 20 some episodes.
Oh, that's not bad. Because the visual novel is insanely long.
Is it? I've never played it.
It's like comically long. That's why I haven't played it.
Okay.
It is like so long and so much reading.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
The text boxes are like
the full page.
It's so great. I have to go back and read this. I can't even remember what I just read.
Yeah. So I'm with you there. Like, I think things that are overly long, like, bro, come on. Oh, but I think for my last Mount Rushmore, I actually would put One Piece on there, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think now I would put One Piece on there.
So the thing about One Piece is that it has insane cultural impact.
Yeah.
So objectively, you might have to put it on there. It's not on my personal. And I love One Piece. I'm on episode 9. It's great, and I'm continuing to watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, I just think One Piece does a lot of things right, and I'm currently enamored with it. But those other 3, the first 2 are like stone cold. They're there. You know what I mean? And then because like I've had other anime that I would say are like as impactful. Like Ping Pong the Animation was one that changed my life, like that one was like, oh my god, I didn't know.
Didn't make it onto your Mount Rushmore.
I mean,
it changed your life. They free the slaves and they're not on the stones.
I just like I don't know. Fooly Cooly is also like kind of close to that too.
Dude, you heard it here first. Xell likes slaves. He fought to keep the slaves.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Damn.
Okay, let me look at my anime list. Let me see if I'm missing anything, because I haven't really thought about this in some time. Okay, I'm really curious about for you what your like 2 through 4 is. Yeah, subjective.
Haikyuu is 1. 2 is Your Line April. That's one that I've watched multiple times and cried every single time still.
Yeah.
I know what's coming and I'm still crying. Ping Pong the Animation, I've also watched like 4 to 5 times.
That one's so good.
It's one. Ping Pong the Animation reminds me of for the knowers know. On YouTube.com, if you search up Streets 1:12, that is my favorite video on the internet. Anytime I need to gear up, get into the right competitive mindset, understand human emotions and what it means to be alive and be human, I watch Ping Pong the Animation. So that's 3.
Yeah.
Number 4 is kind of hard because it might have to be some shonen slop, because just like anyone else, I like shonen slop. It's good. Like, dude, if I go to the grocery store and I look, I'm buying my chicken breast. I'm buying my long grain jasmine rice, right? My basmati rice. I'm buying my broccoli, my carrots, my mushrooms, right? The essentials. That is haikyuu, Ping Pong the Animation, and Your Line April. But then I'm walking to the checkout area, right? I think I got everything that I need. I see a pack of Pepperidge Farms dark chocolate, double dark chocolate Milanos, bro. I want to eat it so bad. That might be Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, dude, I don't put that under shonen slop.
It's like not slop, but it's like it's still very shonen-y.
Sure, it is. Yeah, it is definitely not like a hidden gem by any means.
So like most of the time, I would say like the animes that are colloquially known as less slop than the other ones are going to be probably Full Metal Alchemist. Is that even considered shonen?
It is, yeah. It's still shonen,
right?
Yeah, it's still shonen.
Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, also shonen.
That might be it. Like the 3 big ones.
Yeah. Those are good picks.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that I missed, which is also just like life-changing, March Comes in Like a Lion.
Ooh, I've heard about this one. Don't know what it's about.
Sports.
Is it sports?
Shogi.
That's sports.
Sports.
That's sports, baby.
Yeah. Incredible story.
Really good?
Yeah, that one is like... it's about like a kid who is like a shogi prodigy, is a pro player, but he finds the competition to be like very cold and isolating, and he finds a lot of anxiety and stuff through it, right? But it's like him balancing that with this other side where he has this kind of found family who's so warm and inviting and stuff. It's just like a great story about life and just like about the important people around you, about what competition means to you as well. That one's incredible. I would recommend you watch that one.
Okay.
And it's not that so far it's not that long. It hasn't ended, but
my backlog is kind of long right now.
yeah.
So I'm currently working on Eurocamp.
Oh, Eurocamp's great.
I'm working on Eurocamp, like that one.
Yeah.
Because my next venture after Mongolian throat singing is I want to get into camping.
Get into camping.
Yeah, I want to get into camping.
Solo camping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solo camping. And then what's after that?
We need you to replace the hole in the hearts of people who really love that one white dude who goes to like
Outdoor
Alaska.
Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. He came back out of retirement.
Did he?
His friend, I forget what the context was, but like his friend needed surgery or something, and he's like he came out of retirement.
The only thing I knew was that he like quit the channel, right?
Yeah.
And then people found him, and he's just like leads a like Mormon Boy Scouts thing.
Yeah, he is probably the GOAT. Yeah, he's just the GOAT. The outdoor guy's GOAT. But he's more like survival than anything.
Yeah, he reminds me of a YouTube version. Did you ever watch those like Man vs. Wild?
Absolutely.
Or there was a better one. There's that one guy who always filmed by himself too.
Is it Bear Grylls? It's not Bear Grylls.
No. Bear Grylls, it was Man vs. Wild, I think. And then it was another guy. He was kind of like this grouchy looking old guy. And
they're always grouchy looking old guys.
Bear Grylls was more like
he's grouchy looking.
I don't know. He just he could have been on the cover of a PlayStation 5 action adventure game and I wouldn't blink an eye. You know?
Yeah, but also if he says slur, I'd be like, yeah, like that's kind of his thing.
I mean, that's all these guys know. Low key. But the other guy was awesome. I forgot his name though. But he always had to carry around all his film equipment, which I thought was really impressive.
Yeah.
Compared to like Bear Grylls, who always had a production crew with him.
For sure, he has a crew.
And this Outdoor Boys guy, like he's doing it all himself, which is also very cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What else is on my backlog? Oh, Chihaya Furu. I
love Chihaya Furu. Yeah.
Working on that one. Which other one is on my backlog here? That might be it.
Those are two good ones.
That might be it.
I would.
There's a new volleyball one that came out that I want to watch. It's like something high school volleyball club.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I want to watch for sure.
I think you would love March Comes in Like a Lion.
Okay.
Very good.
I might have to expedite that.
It's one of my it's also animated by one of my favorite studios, Shaft.
So I'm going to Korea in a week or so.
Yeah.
So like a week and a half. I have to download that and watch it on the plane.
You should.
Yeah.
Good one.
What's really funny about me and plane rides though is like I always bring my Switch to international flights and I have all these games on it and I don't even touch it. I didn't touch it once.
Yeah, you just passed out the whole way through.
I slept for 14 hours.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I didn't watch a single movie. I didn't listen to any music and I didn't play any video games.
That's incredible.
For the ride there and the ride back.
We're just like 16 hours, like a full day.
Yeah, that's crazy. I might do that again.
What's up, guys? You're listening to X3 Drop. I'm Xell.
And I'm Ducky.
And welcome to the new year. And with it comes a new
crazy.
set. Yeah,
That's
new
crazy.
year.
I'm still writing 2025 on dates when I'm dating stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always there's always that like grace period when someone's like, what year is
3
it again?
months.
Yeah.
I'll give it 3 months.
3 months. Oh, 3 months is a long time, brother.
Yeah, because I messed up for 3 months.
But yeah, with a new set, new year, new set. This one's a funky one. OP14, EB04 included. We don't have EB03. We've skipped ahead.
And not only do we have EB04, we only have a part of EB04.
Yeah. Green, blue, and purple.
Yep.
So,
which are two good colors and an awful color. So,
yeah, blue, purple, if anyone was wondering. So we've compiled a list of cards that we think are important for pre-release. And with every pre-release, of course, the same sort of, guidelines exist, which is 2K's very good. Generally, what's your baseline for 2Ks?
10 to 12.
10 to 12? Yeah.
Probably 12.
12. Yeah.
In a pre-release, it's probably 12.
Sometimes I venture higher, sometimes lower. It
really depends on what your card pool is. I think if you have a lot of modal events or counter events and stuff like that, you can go down on your 2Ks.
Yeah.
In order to play some more playable cards, especially if you have filters, you can afford to play bricks. But generally, I like 12 2Ks. Most of the time, your pool, I would say an average pool will have anywhere from 12 to 14.
These days, yeah.
Yes, these days it's like 12 to 14. So don't fall into the trap of putting every single 2K in it unless they're like the vanilla 2Ks. Those can be okay most of the time. But if people are playing 5/7s instead of 5/6s, like you're going to get outvalued over time.
I like how you shifted that over. Did you?
Huh?
Did you intentionally skip over
5/7 and 5/6?
6 drop 7Ks?
No, I don't think there's a single card like that.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the kind of baseline for 2Ks. Low cost blockers are generally just good.
Yeah. You don't want. There are a lot of blocker cards now, but you don't want them to be too expensive.
Yeah.
If you're playing like a 4 cost or a 5 cost blocker that doesn't have a reasonable body attached to it, it can't swing or it can't block something within reason and still live. You kind of don't want those blockers.
Yeah, like I really hate 4 cost 5K blockers because no matter what, you're still burning cards in order to block with it. So, So anyways, regardless, low cost blockers are generally good. This set has a lot of big blockers, but also has a lot of ways to punch through blockers. So just be warned about this set specifically. Vanillas are always great.
Always.
Like, you almost always play every vanilla.
We love a vanilla.
Yeah,
we do.
Just good.
We do.
They're just the most efficiently statted body.
Dude, do you know what flavor the McDonald's soft serve is?
Vanilla.
Dude, I don't think it's vanilla.
What is it?
I think it's like just milk. I legit don't think it's vanilla flavored.
I have no idea. All I know about McDonald's ice cream, though, was like I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant and I can still eat McDonald's ice cream. So that's why I don't think it's milk flavored.
I'm lactose intolerant and I can eat pizza for some reason.
Which is all cheese.
Yeah. I can have ice cream and I can have pizza.
Oh, interesting.
But if I drink milk, like even in a milk tea, I get the runs.
Huh.
Yeah. And what's funny, too, is any other kind of cheese that's like not mozzarella, I get the runs.
Oh, it's specifically mozzarella that's good.
I think so.
Oh, well, isn't that what pizza is usually?
Yeah.
So
I think
that's it.
I think that's why I can have pizza.
Interesting.
But if I have, let's say, like a cheddar cheese or an American cheese,
it's over.
It's done. Yeah, it's Browntown, baby.
Okay, so going to this set specifically, you guys probably have already heard about OP14 cards and EB04 cards. We did a whole set review last week about it, but the cards in this set are very type specific. So in red, we have like the laws, switching power bodies. In blue, we have a lot of fishmen. In green, we have
Cringe.
In purple, we have a lot of Dofi. In blue and yellow, we have a lot of Boa and the Moria specific cards.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of like very type specific cards. And so I won't we're not going to cover all of them, but just know that some of them are really, really good if you happen to open a lot of that typing. Like, generally speaking, I would say if you open like 8 to 10 of that thing, you can start really thinking about adding cards that are specifically good in that archetype. But if you're in like the territory of like, I have like 2 or 3,
even like 4 to 5, I wouldn't fall into the trap.
Yeah, it's just like if the card is bad without the specific effect going off, then just don't bother.
Yeah.
And the 8 to 10 rule is only if you need one other card. So like it goes even higher because like there's a card called Gorgon Sisters where you need to reveal 3 boa cards.
It's not happening.
It's just not happening.
It's not happening.
So just know that. And then also you got to really watch your brick count this set. A lot of the good cards are bricks. And there's a lot of bricks in this set.
Yeah.
So, all things to be aware of. In this pre-release, we get our Rainbow Luffy as always, and the girl promo, finally, for BY Nami enjoyers.
Which is so funny that the card is just called Girl. It is very funny that it's just called Girl because Japanese players call Saint Shalria Woman. Yeah. This one is just Girl.
I play Girl.
I play woman.
So funny. But let's so I've divided this up into EB and OP14, so we'll talk about the EB cards specifically first. So I'm going to start things off with Scaled Neptunian, 7 cost AK, 1k counter, rush characters. So it has rush but only to attack characters, and then on play draw a card for each of your Neptunian type characters, then trash the number. So by itself, it's a 7/8 that can attack into characters the turn it's played and draw and discard. This card's insane.
Yeah, so the awesome thing about this card is that we had mentioned earlier that there are a ton of good bricks that you want to play, right? And this is a card that's not one of those cards. It has 1k attached to it. However, it filters, if your hand is brick heavy, it helps you filter out those bricks.
Yeah.
So you draw one because it's a Neptunian. So at minimum, you're filtering one card.
Yep, this card's awesome. You want to talk about the next one?
I actually want to go back a little bit and talk about Girl.
Girl, okay.
Because we didn't really talk too much about Girl. This is a 2/0 1k counter card. On play, draw one, trash one. So another filter card for you. But the cool thing about this card is that it's activate main. Give up to 1 rested Dawn to one of your Nami cards. And your Rainbow Luffy counts as a Nami card.
Yeah.
So if you spend 2 Dawn playing this card, you just get 1 rested Dawn to your leader every single turn. This accrues value like insane over the course of the game. And the games will go long.
Yeah.
You have 5 life.
And remember, everyone has access to this promo, so this is where like you're going to be 2k checking your opponents very frequently.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, something to be aware of. This set, you may want to even be at higher 2k count just because of cards like that. And this is not going to be the only card like that.
Yep.
Which is going to come up right now with Kozuki Sukiyaki. 3 costs, 0k blocker. He's a brick. Has activate main once per turn. Give up to 1 rested Dawn to your Land of Wano type leader. Hey, Rainbow Luffy, also Land of Wano.
Which is funny. He been there before.
He's a world traveler.
Yeah,
so,
man.
So now that's 2 cards that are common that have that effect, and we're not done. There's even more cards that do that. So
yep. Next up, we got 7/8 brick James Jinbei from the streets. He reads blocker. On KO, you may rest one of your cards. If your leader has the Fishman or Merfolk type, which Rainbow Luffy does, play up to 1 green character card with a cost of 6 or less from your hand. So he basically replaces himself on KO.
Yeah. So again, this is an example of that like specific type cards. You need a Fishman or Merfolk in order to get use out of it. But I think this is maybe
your leader.
If your leader, yeah,
so
you just need a green
free.
card. Yeah, you just need a green character card.
Yes, correct.
So this guy is not what I was saying.
Yeah,
but is an example of just a big blocker that's in the set. And the big blockers are pretty good. 8K is awesome because a lot of people will want to swing at you for like 6 or 7K repeatedly.
Absolutely.
And this guy just sits there and goes, no.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Thank you.
Have you heard about Our Lord and Savior, Fishman Karate.
So, I think Jinbei is an awesome card. But again, a brick. Speaking of another brick, Bird Neptunian, 5 cost 7k, activate main, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active, then you cannot set Dawn cards as active using character effects during this turn. When attacking, if you have 3 or more Neptunian type characters, I'm going to stop there because that's never going to happen, probably. So, the when attacking thing, awesome if you can get it off where it can rest the 8 cost. That's not happening. But this is a 5/7 vanilla stated body that just refunds you a Dawn every turn.
Yeah. And it's not an end of turn. You activate main, so you can spend that one Dawn as well.
So yeah, just makes every future turn that it's on board more efficient. So great card.
After that, we have a premium 2K in Megalo. 4/4 2K counter. On play, you may rest this character KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with 8,000 power or less.
This card's ridiculous.
8,000 is absurd. For 4 is really, really crazy. It's a 2K on top of that. And not to mention, we had talked about how big blockers are really efficient, like Jinbei having an 8K body. If you were to bait a swing and block it with Jinbei, this guy just comes down and blows up the Jinbei. The Jinbei, however, has the opportunity to refill himself with a 6 cost character from hand. So that's why the Jinbei is so powerful, is because you can still willy-nilly block, Megalo comes down, blows up the Jinbei, replace it with a 6 cost.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
But yeah, this Megalo card is disgusting.
Yeah.
Definitely want to open that. Next up, we have Ella Claw, a 1 cost event. Main, you may rest one of your cards. If your leader has the Minx type, give up to one of your opponent character -3 during this turn. Don't think that's going to come up too often, but it is a generic 3K counter because it says up to one of your Minx type leader or character. Oh, no, it's not. It can't counter 3K for your character cards that aren't Minx, right? If I'm reading this correctly.
Correct.
Or is it up to one of your Minx type leader or character cards?
Yeah, I think they both have to be Minx.
Okay, so this card is actually, we have to be careful with these cards then. Because, you need Minx type characters, which you might not have. And this one is a modal card, but the other mode, the main mode of that card, is not that good. So you really only are using this as a 3K counter for your leader, and that might not be good enough. So something to think about.
It's still 1 for 3, which is
above
still
rate,
good. I would still play that. That's a good exchange rate. I think. After that, we've got Isho 5/7 Brickerton that reads, on play, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, your opponent places 2 cards from their hand at the bottom of their deck in any order. So you trash 2, and then your opponent bottoms too. Dawn 1, when attacking, you may trash a card from your hand, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2,000 power during this turn. So when attacking, you can give up a card to fight for board, which is honestly not that bad.
Yeah. I think this card's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's like amazing.
It's not amazing, but it's certainly a playable card.
Yeah, I think if I was on the play and on 5 I slammed this card down, I feel like I'm really hampering what my opponent might be doing, because like 6 cards is not that many in hand, and then you just force them to lose 2 more cards and then you start swinging. I don't know. It just seems very annoying to deal with. Next up, we have a big body. 8 cost 9k. Also, by the way, that Isho was a brick. This next card is also a brick. 8 cost 9k, double attack. On play, you may give your active leader -5k power during this turn, draw 2 cards. So this one's interesting because you can't swing with your leader because it has to be an active leader, but it does give you 2 cards in return.
Yeah, so the way I think about this card and why I think this card is particularly strong is if you swing with leader, they give you a 1k. So that's 1 card out of their hand. But if you don't swing with your leader, you draw 2. So you're still card positive in that regard.
Yeah.
So I think I'm down for that.
Yeah, I think this one's really interesting.
You have an 8/9 body with double attack.
It's so scary.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah. You don't have blockers? Yeah. Tough for you.
After that, we got 4/6 brick bluegrass. I don't know what this is.
First of all, rude.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, this isn't a minx?
She is. I don't know what she is.
Bro, like, you're telling me that's not
that's
a minx.
That's a human.
That's a minx,
human.
Bro. Why does it look like the Lorax, kind of?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It kind of looks like, what's the Rev Army guy? Not Morally, the other one. The Inspector Gadget.
Oh, what is his name?
Lindbergh reminds me a little bit of Lindbergh. Reminds me a little bit of what's that? What's the guy with the bombs from League of Legends?
Ziggs.
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
She looks like a Yordle, is
you
what
know
you're
what
saying.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like it kind of looks like that. Why is this not Minx? 4/6 non-Minx on play. Place up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 1 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. So it bottoms a weenie.
yeah.
When attacking, draw 1, trash 1. This is good. We talked about bricks. This is a brick. You can play greedier lists with more powerful bricks, and your bricks will get those bricks out of your hand.
Yeah.
They'll unbrick you.
So I think this card is particularly good because of that. Again, we've talked now about just like back to back bricks. There's a lot of bricks in this set.
Yeah.
And so cards like this that help you filter your hand, I think are really, really necessary. Speaking of which, another brick, 5 costs, 7K, Boa Hancock. On play, draw 2, trash 1. Trigger. Play a 5K power or less and a trigger from your hand. I don't think that'll come up as much, but 5/7 that draw 2, trash 1, very good.
I mean, this card is getting me bricked up. That card is good, bro.
Yeah,
5/7
really
draw
good.
2, trash 1 is insane.
Yeah,
That is
super
very
good.
powerful.
Again, it's a brick, but helps you unbrick your hand.
Yeah. After that, we got, what time is it?
It's ice time,
baby. 5 cost main. You may trash 1 card from your hand if your leader has the Navy type. Up to 2 of your opponent's characters with 10,000 power or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. And the trigger reads, return up to 1 character with a cost of 5 or less to the owner's hand. Bouncing a 5 is incredible.
Insane.
Really, really, really powerful.
This is a trigger you do not want to see.
And then paying 2 to freeze 2 10Ks, which is everything. That's like everything. I don't know if
Yeah,
there's
you're just not gonna.
I don't think there's another card that's bigger than 10.
Yeah. Specifically, 12Ks are always 4 emperors, and there's no 4 emperors in the set.
Yeah,
so,
there's no 11K.
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah, this is a crazy card.
So in race situations, yeah, good luck, buddy. It's ice time.
It's ice time.
Next up, we've got Oh, JK, we do have 4 emperors, but he's not at full power. I guess I don't know.
He's former.
It just says 4 emperors on here.
Yeah, but we know he's former.
Yeah, Luffy made sure of that.
Yeah.
7 cost 9K brick Kaido. If this character would be KO'd, you may return 1 Dawn card from your field to your Dawn deck instead. On play, Dawn -2. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, this character gains Rush during this turn, then rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with the cost of 7 or less. Okay, so 2 things. One is, it says if this character would be KO'd, comma. It means KO effects, but also KO'd in battle.
Combat. Yep.
Which means this card, it's a 9K, so what are you doing if you're swinging into it, really? But
You shrink it.
But like this card just says no.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna return a Dawn in order to save it.
He's just here.
Yeah,
He's
you're
just
not,
here.
You're not dealing with this guy.
Yeah.
And
he
then,
is known for his endurance and his stamina. Like he's here,
yeah,
bro.
he's just ultra sticky body. And then that on play, dude.
Resting a 7 is a big deal.
Yeah, like
Resting a 7 is crazy.
I don't care what you got. I'm resting it.
Yeah.
I'm getting through. And he gives Rush.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people are gonna die to this card.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk? This next one is so absurd.
Yeah, man, we got King. If this it's a 6/7 brick. If this character would be KO'd, you may return 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck instead. So same effect.
Same effect
as Kaido, which I kind of don't know why. I feel like King is not known for his stamina.
No, he is. So in the typing, he's Lunarian.
Okay, what does that mean?
They are kind of like the Kuma people, where they have like extraordinary like durability to their body.
Really?
Yeah. So King was actually discovered by Kaido in a like Navy laboratory because they were studying why Lunarians are so tanky. And
Are there a lot of them?
there's not. They're like kind of like a going extinct race or something.
Why are they going extinct?
No, I don't know, because when their fires
They're
are
not that
going,
durable.
so Zoro finds out that if he has the fires going, you can't hurt him.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh, boy's durable.
yeah, he's durable.
Because Zoro's strong.
Yeah, Zoro's strong.
Zoro's strong.
Zoro had to put the fires out before he could start hurting this guy.
Damn,
so,
okay,
yeah, this
okay.
guy's very tanky,
All right.
actually.
Activate main once per turn. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type and you have no other king characters, add up to one Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. And then you add up to one Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as rested.
Double ramp, bro.
So it ramps one active, one rested, but don't get it twisted. This is not an on play. This is an activate main.
Bro, this card's crazy.
So your Kaido returns. So you play this card first, right? You go to 8. And then on 9 Dawn, you play Kaido.
No, you go to 10 Dawn, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Azuki pilled. Yeah. I'm Azuki pilled. You go to 10 already. After playing this card, you immediately go to 10. You can play Kaido minus the 2 Dawn. Activate main. I want him back. One of them's active. What the heck?
This card's so insane. Like, if you have, I don't know, for some goddamn reason, you have multiples of this card, like you could go crazy with Dawn minus effects.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just keeps you full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dawn minus effects.
Yeah, speaking of Dawn minus effects, we've got 8 cost 9k Foxy SR on play -1. If your leader has the Foxy Pirates type, draw 2, trash 1 from your hand. Again, more filter. Then rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 9 or less. Activate main once per turn, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck, and rest it.
Yeah, guess what? This Dawn -1 literally meant nothing.
Yeah. It's just,
it means
actually,
nothing.
If you refund it.
Yeah, it straight up means nothing.
Yeah. This is an 8 cost that you minus, and then you just get 1 active. Really, it costs you 7.
You get arrested.
Oh, no, you do rested. Okay,
it's rested. Yeah, it's rested. But like,
yeah,
it just
doesn't
goes
matter.
away and it comes back.
Yep.
What is that? And then you have King.
Tax rebate.
Activate main. Oh, an active one.
That's a tax refund.
Yeah, that one is crazy.
Yeah.
That one's a stimulus check.
Yeah. Yeah, both these cards are just absurd.
Yeah.
Absurd.
Next up, we got Flame Dragon Torch, which is interesting because that's 3 nouns.
Flame Dragon Torch. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's just 3 nouns. That's an interesting move. 1 cost event that reads main. You may rest 6 of your Dawn cards. Up to one of your Kaido cards gains plus 3,000 power during this turn. Then rest up to one of your opponent's characters. No cost, no power stipulation, nothing. Just rest that boy. Yeah. And it's modal. Counter. Dawn -1. Your leader gains plus 4,000 power during this turn. So, once again, the Dawn -1 usually is meaning absolutely nothing, especially if you're at 10. Right?
Yep,
-1 go to 9. You're going back up to 10. Doesn't matter. You don't. The cool thing about this is that you don't have to have a Dawn active. You're paying a rested Dawn for this card.
Wait, you still have to pay for the 1, right?
Yeah, but it's like you pay for the 1, but it's like not additional.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You just it's just
It's
one.
just one.
Just one.
It's just the 1. That's really good.
That's good.
And then for 7, you get plus 3,000 power to either your Kaido character card or your leader, your Monkey D. Luffy Rainbow leader, and then you rest anything. It's awesome for reach.
Yeah.
Right? So like you pay 7 plus 3 to your leader is 8, and then the 3 left over, 11 for lead, 11 game.
Yeah.
It's not bad, bro.
It's not bad. The way I think about this card is like, yeah, 7 is expensive, but you get like a rebate on 3 of that because like imagine you just attach those 3 down to your leader.
Yep.
So really you're paying for a 4 cost event that rests any character.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
And if you've got like 7K, 8K bodies on board, just go like 7 lead, 8 lead, or you play this first, you rest the blocker out of the way, 7 lead, 8 lead, eat their hand, 11 lead.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Shake
GG.
my hand.
Shake my hand, bro.
So that's the EB cards, which are very, very powerful, I think. And then let's get into some of the new OP14 cards. So this is the first card I want to talk about is Killer. 1 cost 1k, counter 1k. Activate main once per turn. You may give a rested on up to your leader or your character. So again, another
one of those cards
type of effect. I feel like they need to just like make this a name, like this
type
effect.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're seeing it pretty frequently these days. And yeah, this one is the cheapest of them in this set where it's just 1. So
Cost 1, yeah.
Yeah, this card just sits there and makes your attacks really annoying.
Yep. After that, we've got big guy. We got big old guy, Trafalgar Law, 910, Rush. On your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. Select your leader and 1 character. Swap the base power of the selected cards with each other during this battle. So on your opponent's attack for 2 cards, you get to go to 10k.
Yeah. And it's only for the battle, so it's not like you can swing big, force this to happen, and then start swinging into this guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that.
Yep.
It's just like, I don't even know. Like 2 cards to become a 10k. Normally the rate is you get to be a 7k. So this is like way higher rate than
absolutely
a normal counter card.
Yeah. So like realistically, you probably don't really want to be swinging more than 7.
Yeah. You want this to be inefficient as possible.
Yeah. But 2 cards is still 2 cards. Like if you're swinging 7, they're going to give you 2 if they want to protect.
Yeah.
Right.
And this card also helps you filter bricks again.
Yeah.
So another card that helps you filter bricks. Yeah, I think this card's really good.
But if you're swinging 9, this card gives you max value.
2 cards? Swing 9.
2 cards to get 9.
Woo, that's nice.
Damn.
That's nice.
Yeah.
7 cost AK brick rush.
The goofy looking one. Dang, why does he look like that?
This is the one I think when they are meeting the Baroque works, right? Like the night town where they're all secretly part of the Baroque works.
The art style is like significantly different.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of looks like a webtoon.
Yeah, it kind of has that rendering. Yeah, like the thick black line.
Yeah.
When attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1k power during this turn. Yeah, this guy's just good.
Yeah, I like anything that helps you fight for board. Anything that shrinks something, just really strong.
Yeah. Just because in general, pre-release, board is king.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anything that helps you to fight for board, awesome.
After that, we got X.Drake, which is probably a URL that goes to some website.
We should buy that domain.
Do you think so? I feel like Champagne's in trouble. I don't know if we should buy that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 5/7 brick. That reads, on opponent's turn, once per turn, if your supernova's type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may give your leader minus 2,000 power during this turn instead. Dawn 1, when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. So, like we mentioned earlier, for 1 Dawn when attacking, shrink something by 2. And this is not a small body guy.
Yeah,
this is a 7k body. You're adding 1 Dawn to him, so it becomes an 8, and he shrinks something by 2. This guy can fight 10k bodies.
That's crazy.
For 1 Dawn.
And remember too, we've already talked about 3 different types of character cards that add Dawn that are rested. So these type of effects are very, very easy to make efficient.
Yep.
That's actually it for the red cards. So a lot of the red cards are really cheap bodies that say like, because of the new red law, they're like, hey, if this card would be a 5k thing, you get a bonus. But I think those cards are just a little too inefficient where like you have to spend 3 of your Dawn in order to get the effect out of it.
Yeah.
Like every turn. And then if they swing into it, you just lose that body anyways. I don't like it. So I think those are the best of the red cards. So let's move on to the cringe color green.
Yeah, man.
We're going to start with 4 cost, 5k Kinemon, 1k counter on play. Set up to 3 of your Dawn cards as active. Then you cannot play character cards during this turn. On KO, rest up to 1 of your opponent's cards. Annoying.
And really annoying. Really annoying. I haven't seen a green card printed where I'm like, yeah, that's not annoying. I'm like already annoyed thinking about this card.
Like, this is so annoying. It ties up your ability to fight for board because, okay, he rests a card, which means he can rest your blocker. He can rest another attacker. He can rest your leader. He can rest your Dawn.
Yeah. I'm annoyed because you pay 1 for this idiot. Like, why?
Yeah, you restand 3 Dawn. Yeah. You get all your counter events active.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
After that, we got another absolutely insane card. 7/9 brick Shanks. Your turn. When this character becomes rested, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 7,000 base power or less. Opponent's turn. If this character is rested, give all of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power. This is like the premier card in pre-release, right? Not only does it shrink stuff by 1,000, it also rests stuff out of the way. So on your turn, when this character becomes rested, aka swing for 9, I'm going 9 at you. You just get to rest something with 7k power.
your blockers just aren't doing anything.
Nah.
And this is what I was saying at the beginning is like there's so many ways to punch through blockers in this set that like you got to be careful, right? On top of which, because of the way it's written, a lot of the Mihawk specific cards have effects where you like rest a character or a card that you have for its effect. Like the Jinbei we talked about, it says rest one card. It can be the Shanks that you just played, and then when you do that, now you've rested something on your opponent's board or whatever.
And the cherry on top for this card is that it's not an SR. This is a rare, dude.
You're going to see this played in a lot of your games.
Yeah, this thing will be in your night. This will fuck your day up. Like, this card is messed up, dude.
Yeah, it's insane. I think this is another reason why some of those red cards are really important, the ones that shrink, because you need this guy off the board, man. So yeah, Shanks, absolute nightmare. Tashigi, 5 cost, 6k, 1k counter, opponent's turn. If your character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may rest one of your cards instead. Probably doesn't come up.
Yep.
Activate main, once per turn, you may rest 2 of your cards. This character gains plus 2k power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So kind of like I was saying before with the Shanks card, like you play out something, it has that kind of effect. You can just use that in order for this card's effect. And now you're kind of getting like double value out of the card. So this card can easily attack as a 5/8.
Yep.
So I think it's interesting.
It's good. I mean, this card is not a brick, so it's pretty flexible. Like, if you see this on 5, I think you're pretty happy to play this out. I think a really interesting synergy here, too, is that you play this card for 5.
Yeah.
And then the following turn on 7, you play out the Shanks. And whenever, like, you can rest this card with you can rest Shanks with activate main. And if your opponent is trying to remove Tashigi, also the standing Shanks can just be rested instead, and then you rest
your opponent's thing.
7k. Yeah. So like it just has some inherent built-in synergy, which is weird because she's the ops.
Yeah. What is Shanks doing with Tashigi here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is this Shanks where Mihawk goes to see him?
Bro, I don't know.
They're like drinking because he's East Blue.
Oh, yeah, he's East Blue. So this might
they're
be.
They're like drinking together?
Yeah, they're drinking together.
And then Mihawk is like, why do you have one arm? You're wasting my time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm a knower.
You are.
I'm a knower.
You're an East Blue lover.
I
low key
like East Blue.
Yeah, you're a big East Blue guy.
Yeah. I like girl. Is that East Blue?
No, she's in Shabaude.
I don't even remember this character at all.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
she's from the One Piece fan letter episode.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't know this character.
Yeah.
Is it like Lil Nami? What is this?
No, you should watch that episode though. 10 out of 10.
It's just one episode.
One episode.
All right, put it on the backlog.
Yeah. We'll watch it.
Speaking of Nami, we got a 4/2/1k blocker that reads on play. Rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost 8 or less. So virtually everything.
Yeah.
Then set up to 5 of your Dawn cards as active at the end of this turn. 5! 5, dude! Granted, in pre-release, 5 is like...
It's like overkill.
Yeah, it's like a bit much. Like you don't need 5. But really, the important thing about this card is that it rests 2 things out of the way and it has blocker. But that's also why I like cards like Claw, because you can go down on your 2Ks, and then if you have any number of Namis, your Claws start gaining value.
Yeah.
Especially if your opponent wants to swing 7 at you.
Yep, absolutely. This card's just so absurd, by the way. Like, why 8 or less characters and why 5 of your Dawn is active? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, speaking of more crazy cards, 5 cost, 6k Perona, 1k counter. On play, up to 2 of your opponent characters with a cost of 5 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next end phase. On KO, you may rest one of your cards. Play up to 1 green character with a cost of 5 or less from your hand. So on play, you can either make it so your opponents can't block, or in a race, they can't swing either.
Yeah.
Tough.
And not being able to block is like also 2-in-1, right? Like the big blockers. Hey, your blockers can't block. Your blockers can't swing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're frozen in place.
They're frozen
Talk
in
about
time.
ice time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then on KO, you can rest a card in order to just play a green character. I just want to open every green card. I want as many green cards as possible because they just all are so insane to me.
Green, it has been and continues to be such a powerhouse color.
Yeah.
It is so crazy. Speaking of powerhouses, next up we've got Strive to Surpass Me, Roronoa Zoro. I don't know what he sounds like.
I think that's kind of right.
Is he Spanish?
Strive to surpass me.
Yeah.
Roronoa Zoro.
Like, he looks Spanish.
He does look Spanish? I don't really know. No, he's like Russian, right?
Is he Russian?
He gives me Russian vibes.
Is it because he's a vampire?
Yeah, I think that's why.
No, he's like a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
Which is a Spanish profession.
Is that a Spanish profession?
I think so.
Oh, but like Van Helsing.
Which is Spanish.
German. I believe. Isn't Van Helsing like Von
Deutsch.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Volkswagen.
BMW.
Audi. Sauerkraut.
We can move on.
I was trying to bait you to say Hitler.
Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way. Although
this is
one of the lines in Marty Supreme that caught me off guard was Timothy Chalamet character is going to his opponent who is like Jewish or whatever. He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna finish a job that Auschwitz couldn't," and I was like, brother, what?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And Tim needs to be stopped. Tim needs to be stopped.
That line got an audible gasp in the audience.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I was like, holy shit. Okay, anyway, sorry, continue.
We've got this event, this counter event. You may rest one of your cards. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. Trigger, you may rest one of your cards. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with 7,000 base power or less.
Yeah, so
good.
The trigger is good, and it's also just like it can be a one cost 4K event, right? So,
well, it can be a one cost 4K. At worst, it's a 2 cost 4K.
Yeah, at worst, which is still like the rate for a 4K counter. And then next we have for fun. One cost, main, you may rest 3 of your cards, KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with 7k base power or less. Crazy. Counter, your leader gains 3k power during this battle.
It's the perfect modal event.
This is exactly what you want in pre-release.
Yeah, like, this is so good. This is insane. For 4, pop a 7. The going rate for a 7 is 5. You're paying 4 to get rid of a 5? That sounds like a good deal to me. 80% TCG, bro. That's a good deal to me.
Yeah, just good. We can move on.
Yeah. Speaking of good deals, we got one cost counter. I never bother to remember the faces of trash.
I like it. It's
good?
very Zorro. Oh, wait.
No, this is Mihawk.
Sorry.
Mihawk.
I was talking about this Zorro.
Yeah. Main, you may rest 2 of your cards, draw 1, and rest up to one of your opponent's characters with 7,000 base power or less. So for 3 at worst, you get to draw a card, and you rest at the going rate for a 7 is a 5 cost card, right? So like rest a 5 cost card for 3, counter plus 3.
Yeah,
good,
very good,
good.
Very, very good. Something I just thought about now is with all these like rest cards. So we talked about how like girl, the one cost kid,
they just sit there.
And once your board starts to fill up, you can just like use it for these events or
you
whatever.
Just crack them.
You're kind of cracking them, but it's even better than that because now your opponent has to swing into it.
Yeah.
So they like kind of become like pseudo blockers at the same time.
Really strong.
Very good. Very good. Next up, we have a event, Coffin Boat,
which is just bone chilling. Like, as a 7 Warlords of the Sea, having a coffin as your boat and having no crewmates is insane.
Yeah, this is aura farming at its best. 1 cost stage. On play, if your leader is Dracul Mihawk, draw 1 card. So it just replaces itself.
Yep.
End of turn, if your leader is Dracul Mihawk, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active.
So this already synergizes perfectly with all of your Mihawk modal events.
Yep.
Or just modal events, period. Right? Ella Claw's modal event.
You know what's also really amazing with those cards is that this is another card you can rest.
Correct.
For all of those event cards that you have to rest a card.
Yeah.
This card is just so crazy good.
Yeah, this card is absurd. And I kind of want to talk about how I hate the flavor of this card because it is a stage card. There are other stage cards that are like the ships, right?
Yeah.
But things take place on those ships. Those are stages, right? The merry-go, stuff happens on that. The Moby Dick, stuff happens there. Ain't nothing happening on Coffin Boat, bro. It's just one guy. This is not a stage.
He'd be chilling bones on there.
It is bone chilling. Speaking of bone chilling, we got maybe one of my favorite. What are they called? Antagonists in One Piece is Arlong.
Yeah.
I'm a big Arlong fan. He's a 1/3 brick that reads on play. If your leader has the Fishman type, look at 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a cost of 2 or more, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So he is a big Garp.
Yeah, Garb Searcher.
Yeah.
No counter, but his body's pretty relevant.
Yeah, especially with those cheater cards like Killer and Girl. All you need is like attach one other Dawn, and blood is swinging.
Yeah. And I this type of searcher is so powerful, man.
Yeah.
Because
it's really absurd.
In pre-release, you don't have as much consistency as constructed, and you've got those spicy SRs you've put into your deck. But man, I never see my SRs. Well, this card digs you 4 cards deeper in order to find them.
Yep.
Just really, really crazy good, I think.
And let's be honest, like you're not whiffing.
Yeah, you just cannot. You cannot.
You're just
whiff.
not. Like you're not playing really any cards that cost 1 other than Arlong, Killer,
some of the events,
Girl.
Yeah,
that's like kind of it.
No, Girl is 2.
Oh, Girl's 2. Yeah, Girl's 2.
Still searched.
Yeah, Arlong, Killer, and then events. Like you're not gonna whiff this.
Yeah. Next up, we have Aladdin. 4 cost, 5k, 1k counter. On play, play up to 1 Fishman or Merfolk type character card with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. So this is an example of those like type specific cards where you need multiples to play out. But he also has an on KO, draw 1 card. So he's just kind of annoying because you swing into him and you just give your opponent more cards.
Yeah, and like you kind of have to get rid of him.
You're just not going to want to keep getting swung at by a 5k.
Yeah, because that's 1 card out of your hand every turn. On KO, if you swing into it, you give your opponent an additional card, but he's not draining a card from you every turn. Like you have to kill this card.
Yeah.
After that, we've got 4-0, 1k counter blocker. On play, draw 1, then play up to 1 Fishman or Merfolk type character with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. So this is kind of an example of one of those fringe cards where it's a blocker, yes, but if it doesn't do anything meaningful, like actually play you a 3 cost Merfolk or Fishman card from your hand,
like I'm not sure if I would play this.
I wouldn't play this card at all.
I think it's neat that it
way
just
too expensive.
Draws a card, but a 4 cost blocker is very expensive.
Yeah.
Next one, we've got Big Man on Campus, 8 cost, 10k, Jinbei, who has a bajillion typings, Fishman, 7 Warlords, and Sun Pirates. When a card is trashed from your hand by an effect, this character gains rush during this turn. On play, you may rest 2 of your Dawn cards. Draw 2 cards and return 1 character with a cost of 7 or less to the owner's hand. So speaking to the first effect first, we've already seen a couple of cards that say like trash a card, do the stuff, right? Like the Isho, for example. Mm-hmm. So you can get the value out of this card that way. But then the on play is basically saying if you pay 10 for this guy, he draws 2 cards and then bounces a 7. Which
bouncing a 7 is
crazy.
Really crazy. Yeah.
Really, really crazy tempo.
I'll give you however many cards you want for that. Like, bro, 2 is cheap. Also, I have a question about Sun Pirates. Is that Jinbei's crew?
That's Jinbei's crew. That's his OG crew.
What is Fisher Tiger's crew?
Fisher Tiger was the Sun Pirates, I believe. But then Jinbei
spoilers alert. Fisher Tiger dies.
Yes.
And Jinbei takes
over, I believe.
Pirates?
Yeah, and then like that's kind of like where Arlong splits off from the Sun Pirates
because he doesn't fuck with Jinbei.
Yeah, he doesn't. He was just like you're pussy. I ain't about that human shit.
But he was part of Fisher. Oh, because he was Fisher pilled.
Yeah,
and then they saw him. They saw humans kill Fisher, and he's like, "Damn, I was wrong."
Yeah.
I love Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he becomes a groiper, and then posts memes on Twitter.
I see. And then loses in like a kickboxing match.
Yeah.
Next up, we got 1-3 Brick Chew, which is a verb.
Yeah. That is a verb.
Yeah. On play, if your leader has the Fishman type, draw one card. So 1 for 3, draw one. Good.
I think this card's just good.
Just good.
This is one of those like bonus cards that you can play off the Shirahoshi and Aladdin. Yep. I think out of all of the like typing cards, I think Fishmen are one of the easier ones to just like get a bonus effect out of. I don't know how good it always is because a lot of these cards are bricks, but they just kind of feel nice to play, to be honest.
So the thing that I like about this card is that historically in pre-releases, especially in the last 2 or 3 sets, there have not been 1-drop cards. A lot of times people want to go second just because there are 2-drops and 4-drop cards. Not that many 1-drop cards, and you have exactly 1 mulligan to find a 1-drop.
Yeah.
This particular set has a plethora of 1-drops.
Plethora, yeah.
So going first actually is quite powerful.
I think so. Also for people who like their pre-releases for some reason don't do the Rainbow Luffy thing, this is a good reason to break Zoro. Because Zoro supercharges all these 1-3s that the Fishmen are bringing to the table.
Absolutely, yeah.
Speaking of which, we have Hachan. 1 cost 3k brick. When 2 Dawn attached on KO, draw a card. So he swings for 5, and then when they inevitably swing back into Hachan, he gives you a card. I don't think this card's awesome, to be honest, because I think this card is more ignorable in the sense that like every turn he's up, your opponent has this burn 2 Dawn to use. But like we said with Girl and the Kid or Kid Killer or just Killer. You know, you can get there a little bit easier. I don't know, but
yeah, it's probably not worth it unless you really have to play this card. But this is a card that they specifically printed for the Jinbei leader.
For the Jinbei leader, yeah.
So it makes sense in that deck. But in pre-release, I think it's reasonable, not an auto-include. So yeah, we've got that. Also, I have a problem with Hachan's tattoo placement for the Sun Pirates. Like, why there, bro?
So I believe all of their tattoos are there because they covered their slavery marks.
Oh, he just had one on his forehead?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
So really messed up of the celestial dragons that put it on his forehead.
That is brutal, dude. Oh my God. Normally you put it on someone's back, no?
Or something. I mean, Jinbei has his on his chest.
Yeah, Arlong, Chew, whoever. Like basically every Fishman has it like somewhere kind of covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But his is just on his forehead.
The forehead is insane.
Yeah.
Damn. And we got Lincoln himself, 6'7", Fisher Tiger, 1K. On play, if your leader has Fishman type, draw 3 cards. Good as fuck. End of turn.
Draw 3.
Trash cards from your hand until you have 5. Down. I'm down, dude.
This card, I just see draw 3 and I nut a little bit. That's just
incredible.
Like 5 cards isn't that many cards, but in pre-release when you're fighting for board a lot in mid game, you very frequently go down a bunch of cards. Yeah. So the turn before you're just going to be hard protecting, and then this just fills you right back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super good.
Super good. Next up we have 2-cost event Ocean Current Shoulder Throw. Main, you may rest 3 of your Dawn cards. Play up to 1 Fishman type character with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. Then return up to 1 character with base power 6k to the owner's hand. And you can use it as counter, draw 1 card, and your leader gains plus 3k power during this battle. So it's kind of interesting because like the main effect for 5, if you aren't playing the 3 cost paying 5 to bounce a 6k base power isn't great.
No. It's overvalued.
It's definitely like you're under tempo for playing this card. But it can do the pinch, when you're trying to get through a blocker or whatever. But I really like the second part of it, which is the counter, where it's a 3k counter that draws you a card.
Yeah, so you're paying the going rate for the counter is 1 mana for 3k power. You're paying 1 to draw a card, which is good.
I think it's decent.
Not to mention that this is a little bit more expensive of a modal event, right? It costs 2 instead of the 1. But that's where your 4-cost Nami
is awesome.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, really awesome. So I don't think this card is like gangbusters, like it's going to win you the game necessarily, but it has 2 effects that I just value very highly: drawing cards and bouncing blockers out of the way.
Yeah. We got probably an auto-include card here in Mr. Skip Leg Day in Virgo. This is really crazy looking. 5/7. He's got an insane build and a bamboo stick. Once per turn, if your Don Quixote Pirates type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may return 1 Don card from your Don field instead. When attacking, Don -1, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. It's very strong, right? Like if you have cards like King, like Foxy, this Don -1 is absolutely free.
Yep, doesn't matter. And I think compared to some of the other archetypes color-wise, purple I think really got just generically good cards. So let's talk, especially if you have some of these like auto ramper cards like the King, like the Foxy, like these cards get absolutely insane. 3 cost 4k Gladius, 1k counter. On KO, Don -1, KO or rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a base power of 6k or less. This card is kind of interesting to me just because like 3/4 is a semi-relevant body, but on KO, you just being able to get things out of the way. Again, in the early game, you probably are hesitant to like use these minus effects, but I do kind of like this. I don't think it's awesome necessarily, but it's the type of filler card that I think could be played when you have a lot of the other ramp cards that exist in the purple archetype, which we'll get to more of.
I think you are okay playing this card early. Like you can just jam him on 3. He swings on 5. You're playing a 4/6, and then whatever your opponent plays the turn after you develop this card. So your opponent plays a 4-drop. That's usually a 6k.
It's going to be in
right.
range,
So
yeah.
you just spend cards to protect Gladius, and the following turn he gets to swing again. Your opponent has to give you a card or take life. And then if he decides to swing into this, you can now return 1 Don card and then pop whatever they just developed.
Which is very annoying.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting card because it like sets you back, but it sets your opponent back even further, I think. So
very tempo card.
Yeah, very interesting tempo card, I think. Yeah.
We got 4/5 Senor Pink. 1k counter. On KO, your opponent returns 1 Don card from their field to their Don deck.
Early game, this card is menacing, man.
Magellan.
Yeah.
Magellan, dude.
Obviously, like late game, this card doesn't do anything, but it has counter.
Yeah.
So you're kind of happy with it either way.
You really just want to see this card on curve.
Yeah. If you get it on 4 right away, this card's so irritating. Just so irritating. Next up, we have Big Man, another big man on campus. 10 cost, 10k. Don Quixote do Flamingo himself. On play, -3 Don. Choose 1. If your leader has a Don Quixote Pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. Or up to 3 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next end phase.
Yeah, I mean, this card is just absurd.
It's sick.
It is absurd, especially with the presence of those auto rampers like King and Foxy. This Don -3 means you're paying nothing. You pay absolutely nothing.
And like, let's say you do have to pay it. Like you're already at 10 Don, so at worst you go back to 9. And you've KO'd an 8 cost out of the way. Ugh.
Or you've frozen 3 7s.
3 things and
3 7s.
And it's like an easy way to set up like 2-turn lethal and make it really awkward for your opponent to play their next turn. So insane card, I think.
After that, we got 2-1, 1k counter. Buffalo. When this character becomes rested by your opponent's character effect, you may return 1 Dawn card from your field to your Dawn deck. If you do, set this character as active and has blocker. So this is the perfect example of a cheap blocker.
Yeah.
Not only is it a cheap blocker, it has counter attached to it.
It has counter attached to it, and I think the effect is actually very relevant in this set.
Absolutely. With so many card effects that are resting your blockers out of the way in order to punch for lethal, Spinning Guy with crazy teeth just gets re-sned.
Yeah, he needs to go back to Turkey and get his veneers fixed, man.
Yeah, whoever did that is gang affiliated.
Next, we have 5 cost, 6k Pika, 1k counter. End of turn, if your leader has a Don Quixote Pirates type, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active.
So another one of those auto rampers.
Another auto ramper. And this one's just uncommon. The other one was SR and rare.
Yep.
So now you also have that effect at uncommon. So it's not crazy to think that you might have like maybe multiple of these sort of auto ramp type cards.
Yeah. And we have more ramp in the form of a 5/6 1k counter Monet. On play, if your leader has the Don Quixote Pirates type, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. Ramp an active Dawn on top of a 5/6 body. On
Nice.
KO, draw 2 cards, trash 1, then ramp 2 rested Dawn. What the heck?
How much ramp can we fit in one card,
Yeah,
bro?
3 instances of ramp in 1 card. I mean, this is just an amazing card. So good.
Yeah, I think this card's so absurd.
Yeah.
Because you can't ignore it.
Nope.
You can't ignore a 5/6, man.
Yeah. That thing is just punching at you with 1 Dawn. He's going 7 lead, 7 lead, 7 lead.
Yeah, you just can't ignore it. And then when you finally do kill Monet, draw 2, trash 1, again, filtering your hand and just re-ramping you.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you kill this on curve, so you play this, let's say you're going first, you play this on 5, you swing on your 7 Dawn turn, you're going to 9, you just go straight to 10.
Yeah.
You just go straight to 10.
Yeah.
No, actually it doesn't.
5.
I guess in order to get the max value out of this card, you need to Dawn minus. So you play stuff like Kaido on curve.
Yeah, we play Kaido, or again, like we talked about, the Gladius or the Virgo, which has also minus effects.
Yeah.
So, like Monet lets you be really greedy with the Dawn minus effects.
Yep. Next up, we got Ever White, which is really crazy for a card name.
Yeah, I mean, it fits Doflamingo,
Yeah,
you know?
it do. 1 cost event, main. You may rest 2 of your Dawn cards. So for 3 Dawn, if your leader has a Don Quixote Pirates type, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So just like Gear 2, you're paying 3 to ramp 1. And it's modal. So this is exactly Gear 2.
Yeah, it's just Gear 2 for the Dofi Pirates.
Yep.
Just good, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's it for purple cards. Black cards, this time around, I think are quite bad.
Which is nice for a change. You know.
Yeah, they put all their efforts into making green better instead. So
Bring back black.
the problem with the black cards in the set is that a lot of them are only Baroque work type, like they're type locked, and then they care about your opponent having 0 cost or 8+ cost characters.
It's exactly for the Croc Leader.
Yeah, exactly for the Croc Leader, and they also care about having like a ton of cards in trash, and it's just like a little too unreliable for my taste. So I've picked out a couple black cards here that I think are at least worth looking at. So first up, we have Ryuma, 3 cost 5k. On KO, draw 2, trash 2 from your hand. On KO, trigger, and then play up to 1 Thriller Bark type character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash rested. So the trigger, unreliable. Again, it's type restricted. And then on KO, draw 2, trash 2. It's just like, again, like helps you filter, and it's on a vanilla body.
Yeah. Like paying 3, 4, 5, I'm pretty happy with this. On KO doing something, I'm pretty happy with this. So I think this is like a reasonable card to play for sure.
Card, yeah.
We got 5/6 Boogerman, Mr. 5 Gem, 1k counter, blocker. On play, if there's a character with a cost of 0 or with a cost of 8 or more, draw 2 cards, trash 1 from your hand. So 5/6 blocker with 1k is standard.
Like the going rate.
Yeah.
But his effect is unreliable, right?
It's unreliable unless you have a big guy.
Yeah.
Like if you have, let's say, Trafalgar Law, you play that first, and then you're blockering up behind it.
Then,
now this does something.
Yeah, so this is like an example of one of the better cards that have this restriction on him, because I think this is like a card that like you play in the super late game when you're just like holding onto your butt cheeks trying to survive. Like he draws you and then filters your hand to be ready to be able to defend yourself in the following turns after. So yeah, that's what we have for the black cards. So let's move on to yellow. We have first up Silver's Rayleigh, 6 cost, 6k, 1k counter. On play, if your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 3 or less life cards, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a base power of 7k or less.
This card is absurd.
And then trigger, activate this card's on play effect.
Really good.
Like this
really
card's so
good.
Disgusting, man.
Like you include this card no matter what in your deck. You just play it instantly.
Because most people aren't going to protect their first 2 life very heavily. So very frequently, both players are going to be at 3 or less life.
Yep.
And then this guy starts doing murderous things to you.
Yeah, generally I'm willy-nilly taking until like 2.
Yeah.
I'm just taking everything until 2. And then like this card also just makes sense with the progression of the game, because on 6 when you play, so your opponent is on 5, right? On curve. They're playing a going rate 5-7. On 6, you were playing a 6-6. Pop that 7. Like
Disgusting.
your entire turn is gone.
Yeah. The
It's
tempo
so
is
good.
so disgusting there. And speaking of which, like if you're going second, so you can't swing on 2 Dawn. On 4 Dawn, you swing. You play out like a 4-6. Next turn, the first 5k swing, they probably take. So they're 4 life. And then on your 6 Dawn turn before you play Rayleigh, you attack 5-6. Like generally, you're probably taking one of those hits.
You're taking one of them for sure.
And then Rayleigh comes down. So it might be a reason to counter one.
To counter early.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the deck building this time around with the card pool is super interesting because of cards like Silver's Rayleigh, which are very, very impactful. You want to play around this to the best of your ability on your opponent going into 6th Dawn turn. But also, if your card pool includes cards like Fisher Tiger for you to play on, he costs 6, right?
He costs 6.
Yeah, so if your card pool includes Fisher Tiger for you to play on 6 or on 7, whatever have you, countering early in order to refill your hand without pitching cards is also very important.
It's also good, yeah. So I think this changes the dynamic of maybe how you played the early turns a little bit.
Yeah, depending on the cards that you're dealt.
Yeah. We want to talk about the next one?
Yeah, we got 4-5 Peruna, 1k counter on play and on KO. Up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost 6 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So for a 4-5, it freezes something that costs 6 or less for 1 turn. And on KO, does the exact same thing. I think this is a very powerful card. And it also has a trigger. Play up to 1 Thriller Bark Pirates type character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash rested.
Yeah, so again, if you just happen to have a lot of Thriller Barks characters, like that Ryuma we talked about or whatever, and it just pops out and you get it back.
If you have multiple Peronas, it just replays the Perona and it gets the on KO.
The on play. Yeah, and then you freeze it. It's very annoying.
This is pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty annoying. Dude, this next card, people are going to die to this card.
Yeah.
9 cost, 10k Boa Hancock. On play, if your leader has the 7 Warlords of the Sea type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your top of your life. Then add up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards to the owner's hand. You gain 1, they lose 1 life.
Yeah.
It's not quite 10-drop mom, but it does a very good impression of it.
Yeah, it's like heal 1. I don't even want to call it beam 1 because beaming is like into trash, but like deal a damage.
Yeah, you just like
heal 1, deal 1.
And they cannot trigger something out of
Correct.
Off of that. So, but speaking of triggers, this also has a trigger. Play up to 1 character card with a 6k power or less and a trigger card from your hand. So, I don't know how many cards you will have that have trigger. Like a lot of the black and yellow cards in this set do have triggered in order to support Boa and the new Moria leader. Yeah. So you might just end up being able to play something insane. But my guess is, generally speaking, with this card, you probably want this card in your hand more.
Yeah, I mean, it can still bail you out, right? Like we talked about cards, the 2 previous cards very specifically, right? a 6/6 with a trigger, a 4/5 with a trigger. Like these both come out of your hand.
Yeah. And
they both have on plays.
There's also two, I didn't put them in this list, but there are trigger blockers this set too. So this could help you, like if one is in your hand and you don't really want to play it, well, this one helps you trigger it out, right? So pretty powerful.
Yeah. We've got another one that you can play off of the Boa Hancock trigger in 4/5 1K counter Ran. Activate main. Once per turn, give up to one rested Dawn card to your Kuja Pirates type, leader, or character cards. So give it up to your Boa, your Ran, give it to herself, right?
Yeah.
Give it up to your leader. Trigger, if your leader has Kuja Pirates type, play this card. So this just plays itself in Rainbow Luffy.
Yeah, I think this card's awesome. Like, it swings basically as a 4/6. It obviously doesn't defend as a 4/6, but you can also just give it to your leader. Again, another type of effect that just gives your leader 1K like rested Dawn cards. So,
and this is not an on-play. This is activate main.
Yeah, activate main. So it happens every time.
Yep.
Very annoying. Next one, you have... You'll frighten me.
Well, this is pretty good. That's pretty good.
One cost counter. If you have 2 or less life cards, up to one of your opponent's active characters cannot attack during this turn.
I mean, this is an insane counter card to just have in the pocket late game, right? Because you're going to have less than 2 life cards. Most of the time, if your opponent is going to be swinging big at you, you have 1 life or 0 life. This card is effectively infinite counter.
Yeah.
Like it could read plus infinity.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this card is going to be very irritating when it pops up, and it's not like something that you can easily play around necessarily, because it basically forces you to swing with your biggest guy first, you know?
Yep.
Because you want to give this card less value. Also, by the way, it does have a trigger where it plays a character card with a 6K power or less with the trigger. So
everything we just talked about.
Yeah, just same thing as we talked about, just more trigger cards. That I've got a feeling this pre-release might be pretty high variance.
I think so. I think some people's card pools are going to be incredible, and then some people's card pools are absolute dog.
Yeah.
Speaking of incredible cards, we've got the SECs coming up. We've got 9 cost, 10K power, Dracul Mihawk. Your turn. When this character becomes rested, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost 9 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So he swings and then just freezes a 9 cost.
Yeah. And because generally speaking, your opponent's not going to be able to get rid of this guy, whatever that he targets doesn't get to play the game anymore.
Yep. So guess what? Your own Dracul Mihawk, you can't develop this after. If you're behind, if you're on the even curve,
it's screwed, actually.
It's done.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't do anything, right? Your Boa Hancocks can't swing.
Can't swing.
Your other SEC, the Crocodile, can't swing, right? Like, dude, your Trafalgar Law can't swing. Like,
your Jinbei can't swing.
It just negates anything. If you see this card on 9 and you play it, whatever your opponent has on board you might as well not play anything. 15 lead. Like, dude, it doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
And it has a second effect on top of this. On your opponent's attack once per turn, you trash 1 card from your hand. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 2,000 power during this battle.
Just another filter.
Dude, it's not even like filter. It just turns water into wine. Yeah. It's just like Ace
it's
ability.
Just the Ace, yeah. What is this effect, man? I'm so... After you brought that up, I was like, what canonically is giving them this ability?
Like, I don't get it. Is it just aura? Like, Ace doesn't even have aura.
He's not... Yeah, does Ace have aura?
No, none whatsoever. Nobody sees Ace and they're just like, oh my God, I'm shaking in my boots. Like, when people see Dracul Mihawk, they shake.
Yeah.
You know? Nobody sees Ace and they go, oh, fuck, I'm going to die. They see Ace and they're like, oh, it's a goofy guy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is... I don't know what that ability is.
I don't know.
I don't know
what it is.
I will say this card is so bonkers, man.
This card is the best card in the set.
Yeah, I think because it just nullifies all of the other best cards, right?
Like, it just absolutely nullifies everything.
I've got a question though. So let's say on 9 you played this guy, and then they played their 9 Mihawk, and then they hold 1 up. Oh no, but then if you just swing with this guy first.
Yeah, you just swing with this guy first. Yeah.
Because I was thinking like, oh, they can use a counter event and rest their Mihawk. But as long as you don't attack with something that isn't this Mihawk, you won't get dicked on, essentially. Yeah. So just
it doesn't matter that their Mihawk is rested. This just targets any 9 cost and freezes it.
Yeah. Wow, this card's so it's so crazy.
Because like even if it's rested, so when this character becomes rested, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost 9 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent. So if your opponent's already rested guy is rested, you can still target it.
Yeah.
And it just
doesn't
can't be it restands, but then it's still frozen.
Still can't. Yeah. Okay. That's absurd. Crocodile, also absurd card. A cost 10k. On play, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 9 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Then, if your opponent has a character with a cost of 0 or 8 or more, draw 1 card. On KO, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Play this character card from your trash. This card never going away. Never, ever going away. And the on play is also annoying because it freezes and potentially draws you a card. But yeah, this card will just come at you and you can't get rid of him.
Yeah, this is a good band-aid solution to the Mihawk because this gets to freeze, because it's an on play, it gets to freeze the Mihawk.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get a swing at you. However, it is an on play. It's not a reoccurring effect. It happens one time. So it can only buy you so much time before this 9-10 menace of a man is coming for your daughter and your wife.
Yeah. That's tough for you, man. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. Both the SECs are absurd, but
they're very powerful.
But Mihawk is definitely takes the cake, I think, for best card in the set.
Mihawk is definitely the best card in the set that you should be looking for. You want as many copies of him as humanly possible. In fact, proxy him. Yeah. Like he is so good. He is so good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the set overall is just going to be pretty high variance, right? Like you can play for the triggers. There's just a lot of cards that are. If you have a lot of that archetype, will make your deck just that much stronger, right? Like a lot of the green cards like have that ability to bring out other green cards. The triggers care about having triggers in your hand or in your life. So I've got a feeling this will be pretty high variance, but it's also just generally pretty high power, I think. I don't think other pre-releases have felt like so many cards are this powerful, because I feel like a lot of times in a lot of the recent pre-releases it's been very like vanilla gaming,
for sure, which I like. I think that's the part of One Piece that I like the most, is that you're able to kind of like do this song and dance with your opponent about like, you can give me that one, you can give me 2 cards, like how many cards you can give me, you can take life here, like we can kind of do this tug of war a little bit, and I think that's really entertaining style of gaming for me.
Sure.
Combat style gaming.
I like though that they're pushing cards to be a little more interesting for a pre-release.
Sure.
So I don't think we'll not get that, by the way. Like I think we'll still have like low power One Piece, which I kind of crave after a whole set of such absurdity.
That's why I think I really cherish the pre-release formats. Like I try to play in as many of them as I possibly can without spending too much money and going broke. Because with the release of OP14, the metagame has changed so drastically, right? Like we are not playing honest One Piece anymore. I'm playing a 10 cost for 8. Like,
you paying that much for a 10 cost, brother?
Yeah, you're paying 4. Yeah. As you pay 4 for like 27 Dawn worth of cards.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? Like this is just not honest One Piece anymore.
Yeah, we've definitely jumped the shark on honesty there.
Yeah, so like sometimes I like the idea of, you know, tributing 2 guys to play Dark Magician. Like I don't know. I think it's cool. It's fun.
It's funny that you bring that up because like in the same set they also printed like Raigeki.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I miss some old school One Piece.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's play some Feral Imps. Let's play some Celtic Guardians. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah. Stone. What was it? It's like
I think it's
1200,
just
2000.
Stone Guardian.
Yeah.
Something
That guy
like that.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Just 2K beasts.
Yeah, and then now you've got Starlight Dragon Ultimate Form Kami God. Like,
XYZ.
yeah.
Elemental hero.
yeah, it's so crazy, man. Like, knock that shit off, Konami.
But yeah, that's the end of our pre-release sort of card evaluation. Let us know if we missed any cards, and also let us know if you guys pull any heat. I'm due.
I am also due.
Yeah.
Dude, Core TCG, if you're watching, I'm on to you. You are a organization of terrorists, and every single time I open your participation packs, it's 5-liter packs. I don't know what you're doing. If this is racially motivated, I need to talk to the higher ups.
Yeah, we're on to you, Core.
I'm on to you, Core.
Yeah. So anyways, that's it for this video. We appreciate you guys. If you guys are liking the video, like, comment, and subscribe. It helps us a lot on the algorithm. And of course, check out the Patreon where we have a bonus episode every week. So with that, we will catch you guys next week.
We will catch you guys next week for a very, very special episode.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be about Azuki.
Yeah, which is the TCG we've been playing a lot of recently in preparation for the big invitational. So we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, a card game developed by JC himself.
Yeah.
John Chow. We'll have him on. We're going to be doing it in a new studio setting, and we'll be talking about the tournament and what happened.
Yeah. So
look forward to it.
Look forward to that, and we'll see you guys then. Bye.